Our focus this afternoon is on the western part of the country where President William Ruto is currently touring, and we'll be getting a hold of our reporter, that is Simon Achola, who is keeping tabs with the head of state. But for now, I need to take you live here in the Kenya Broadcasting Corporation in another part, that is where the information, communication and the digital economy, that is CS William Kabogo, is currently being engaged by our very own Giverson Miner. Giverson, over to you.
And now we are live from Broadcasting House here at the Kenya Broadcasting Corporation. We are the new Cabinet Secretary for ICT and Digital Economy. One William Kabogo has just toured this facility just to, familiarize himself with this kind of corporation that is under his ministry. Now, Waziri, welcome so much to Kenya Broadcasting Corporation.
Thank you very much indeed.
You have been able to tour around.
Yes.
What have you gathered?
I've had a tour of about 2 hours with the MD, and this is the first facility I want to see amongst the many sagas that are in my ministry. And one is to understand how they operate. 2 is to look at issues that they are facing, because you realize that you're not on air in many places in the country now, and those are issues that the MD and the staff has discussed with me. And I'm hoping as quick fruits, we should be able to take them back on air. But my question is how sustainable they will be in the future, because we cannot continue thinking of looking for money. And every 5 or 6 years, we come and inject more money. So we have a public broadcasting division that is giving public information that government can support. But we have the commercial division that should be able to run on its own commercially. So I have gone through all the departments, and we have more information that we'll be asking the MD to give to us, so that we know how to come in and help. But 2 things, efficiency and effectiveness. Those are the things I'm looking at. And also making KBC the broadcasting station in Kenya, number 1, and it is possible. As you know, over the years, KBC has had good infrastructure. So it is just about to improve that infrastructure, improve their content, the equipment, so that they're up to date, probably go cloud, because that's where government is going. So in general, it is just a visit to these places, and also to tell them I'm in town if they need help.
The new sheriff?
Well, you can use that word if you want to, but it doesn't make a difference. The sheriff in town. Yes.
And maybe lastly, I take this opportunity to ask you, how do you find the new office as a CS?
I've just been there for 2 days, so really I'm just visiting places and listening to people. I like to listen so that I hear, especially those that are in the ministry. What do they think? What do they expect the CS to do? What is it, if they were the CS, what is it they would do? And I like to do that, not with the MD, on my own, so that you are free. Probably if she was not here, there are a few things you would tell me about this equipment that you have here. But now that she is not here, you will not say, and it's human nature. So really, I want people to understand that my way of management is more or less, let's talk to each other. Let's see what we can do, and what we can't do, let's talk about what we cannot do also. And that way we shall be on one wavelength. So let's tell Kenyans to be patient with us. We shall make KBC what it ought to be. I can guarantee you that.
The very least, since this is a national broadcaster, everyone is watching across the country. Even the young people there, especially those online on social media, they're asking, or they want to know, what will the new Waziri do in the world of the spaces of social media, especially when this government critics is concerned?
Ask so much. I'm only saying simply, let's be responsible. We do not want to think about switching off people, because the capacity is there. I would want us to be responsible on social media. Instead of putting me in a coffin and displaying me out there, why don't you just tell me what you want? Why can't we have a discussion between yourselves and us? And we also know that Kenya has freedom of expression. But that freedom is limited to the extent it interferes with other people's freedoms. So your freedom stops where mine starts. As long as we understand those are the rules of the game, let's have fun. Let people talk to each other. I am not one who would want to gag people from saying what they want to say, as long as what they're saying is responsible. It's just common sense, isn't it? I gave an example. You put me in a coffin today because I'm over 60, right? I have children, they will see that. How do they feel? You are 20 now, you get a baby today, 20 years from now you'll be 40. You are put in a coffin, what will your children say? You'll see the kind of pornography that is available right now on social media. And your children, 6 years, 7 years, 9 years, are watching it. What happens in a bedroom in Nairobi where you have 2-bedroom house, your mother and father in one, and the children in the other, and they are boys and girls with such pornography? What do you expect to come out of that room? And this is just human beings. We just need to be human beings. We just need to be responsible. And that's it. Those are the rules of the game. So give this CS a chance to work. And if I don't do what is expected of me, tell me. But there is a way of telling me. You understand? And I want to stop that there. So people are saying sheriff in town will stop. I'm not going to stop anybody. But you also know we have laws that are computer misuse and that act. People should be punished if they misuse their computers.
Do you think the law is sufficient?
Well, if it's not, we should be reviewing law. Law is not static. We should be reviewing it as we go. So, you have a problem with it, let me know. I'm your Minister of ICT. So,
That has been Waziri William Kabogo of ICT and Digital Economy, of course, making a tour of the broadcasting house, the Kenya Broadcasting Corporation. We take you back to studio.
Well, thank you so much. That is Giverson Miner just having a one-on-one with the Information Communication and the Digital Economy CS. That is